So I just got back from Houston.
Yeah, welcome back.
I love Memphis. It's good to be back home. But while we were down there, we're hanging out with some friends and having a couple drinks. And next thing you know, the conversation turns to sex.
Sex, of course.
This
Yeah.
is going
So I was sitting there
nowhere
talking to a
positive.
friend of mine. She's like, Laddie, you've got to read the book 50 Shades of Grey. And I'm like, no, I'm not reading that. Nah, it's not for me. She's like, no, seriously, you got to read the book. It's actually a really good book. This is more or less what not all women, but most women want.
So what is the what's the details of this book? Give us the summary.
Okay. First of all, Emily read it. Okay. We read it on a trip to Florida. Okay. She read it. Okay. I say we. She read me a paragraph out of this book. It made me blush. Now, I'm a guy. I'm a dude. I've been to college. Of course I've watched porn. I'll be the first to admit it. All right. This book made me blush. I was like, he said, what? And it was like, there's a lot of parts in there where, so it's like female porn, you know,
Pretty
that's
much.
all it is.
And so I went online and I was like, well, hold on, let me check and see what this is. So I go and you can get excerpts from it, you know,
Right.
the book. So I was reading a little bit of it and it's like, wow. And it's
Yeah.
not just like,
No, it's
not,
dirty.
yeah, it's not just sex. It's like rough, crazy.
This is the kind of porn that you hide from even your guy friends. You know, it's
Pretty
like
much.
it's like the BDSM kind of stuff where you're like, yeah, I might have seen that once or twice.
So this is Law and Order SVU material.
Yeah, exactly right.
But my question to y'all is, I mean, would you read it?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was curious. That's why I asked her to read me a paragraph. But I don't want her reading it to me because it got to the weird point. You know,
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah.
okay, stop. You know, I'm like, I don't know.
Katie, would you read it?
I would give it a peekaboo. I mean, what's the
Have
main...
you read it?
No, I haven't read it.
It's more or less about this guy, and apparently he's been whatever with women, okay? But
Right.
the problem, I think he's like messed up in the head. They said he was abused. So when it comes to like getting intimate with a woman, he's a little more rough than maybe you should. But thing about it,
So he has to like beat the tar out of women to get.
nothing to call the cops over,
Right.
but you know, but still, he's more or less. But she's into it as well because she's never been that way. So basically, it's new for her for an experience, and this is the way it is. So that it I don't know. It seems like it's a good story. Besides,
You
all
are totally into this. You
You know,
really
I
wanna
might
read
be because I read a little bit of it. And it's like, wow. I don't know, but if a woman tells you that, wouldn't women? If you told a woman, "Hey, I actually read that,"
Maybe she's into it.
that's what I'm saying.
well,
That
this
may hook you up on all different levels.
maybe it's because I'm the I don't want to say I want to look at the glass as half empty. Maybe that's how I perceive life. But when you tell me that the story is about a guy who was abused as a child and he's all mentally deranged, it proves that even a woman's fantasy husband or boyfriend is messed up.
That's so true. Shut a big fly.